The Shiva Kavacham, a powerful hymn dedicated to Lord Shiva, has long been revered by devotees for its protective and spiritual benefits. This ancient scripture, recited with devotion, is believed to shield worshippers from negative influences, grant them strength, and ensure divine blessings. However, in recent times, there appears to have been a shift in the way devotees engage with this sacred chant. What exactly happened to the Shiva Kavacham devotees? This exploration delves into the reasons behind this shift and its implications for contemporary spiritual practices. Historically, the Shiva Kavacham has been an integral part of the daily rituals and practices of Shiva devotees. The hymn, composed in classical Sanskrit, is a plea for the protection of the devotee's body and mind. It is believed that the recitation of these verses invokes the divine presence of Lord Shiva, enveloping the devotee in a spiritual armor that wards off evil forces and misfortunes. Traditionally, the chant was passed down through generations, with meticulous adherence to pronunciation and intonation, ensuring its potency and effectiveness. However, the modern era has brought significant changes to spiritual practices worldwide, and the followers of Shiva Kavacham are no exception. Several factors have contributed to the apparent decline in the practice and popularity of this sacred chant. Firstly, the fast-paced lifestyle of the contemporary world leaves little room for prolonged spiritual practices. The recitation of the Shiva Kavacham, which demands time, focus, and dedication, often does not fit into the busy schedules of modern devotees. As people juggle work, family, and social commitments, finding uninterrupted time for such elaborate rituals becomes challenging. Consequently, many have resorted to shorter prayers or meditative practices that require less time but still offer spiritual solace. Secondly, the linguistic barrier plays a significant role. The Shiva Kavacham is written in classical Sanskrit, a language not widely understood by the younger generation. This lack of comprehension makes it difficult for them to connect with the hymn on a deeper level. While transliterations and translations are available, they often do not capture the original essence and vibrational power of the chant. As a result, younger devotees might feel alienated from this tradition, opting instead for more accessible forms of worship and spiritual practice. The influence of digital media and the internet has also transformed spiritual engagement. Today, spirituality is not confined to traditional practices but is explored through various online platforms and communities. Devotees can access a plethora of spiritual content, ranging from guided meditations to inspirational talks. This shift towards digital spirituality has made ancient practices like the Shiva Kavacham less prominent. While there are online resources and videos dedicated to the hymn, they often compete with a vast array of other spiritual content, making it difficult for any single practice to maintain its traditional stronghold. Moreover, the rise of personalized spirituality has led individuals to create unique spiritual practices that resonate with their personal beliefs and lifestyles. This trend encourages a more eclectic approach, where elements from different spiritual traditions are combined. In this context, the Shiva Kavacham may be seen as just one of many options, rather than a central, indispensable practice. Despite these changes, it is important to note that the Shiva Kavacham still holds a special place for many devoted followers. For those who continue to practice it, the hymn remains a powerful source of spiritual strength and protection. Communities and spiritual organizations dedicated to Lord Shiva strive to keep the tradition alive through organized recitations, educational workshops, and online platforms that provide resources and guidance. In conclusion, the shift in the engagement of devotees with the Shiva Kavacham is a reflection of broader changes in spiritual practices influenced by modern lifestyles, linguistic barriers, digital media, and personalized spirituality. While the traditional practice of this sacred chant may not be as widespread as it once was, its essence and significance endure among dedicated devotees. As spirituality evolves, so too does the way individuals connect with ancient traditions, finding new and meaningful ways to incorporate them into their lives. For those interested in exploring more about the Shiva Kavacham and similar spiritual practices, we invite you to watch more videos in the associated playlist or check out the recommended video in the description of the video you just watched.